Hi everyone. I wanted to address the situation of what's happening here in Las Vegas at this time because obviously as a realtor I like to keep in touch with the people and also the market and what it's doing, and now the fact that the whole entire world is being affected by this situation gives us really uncertain times for us, especially since we've already been through a lot of different things here in Las Vegas in the past. We were one of the states that was hit the hardest before. So I wanted to make this video to give you a little bit of certainty. If you're a seller or a buyer or an investor, I wanted to make sure you knew exactly what's happening and be as transparent as possible so that you can make a good decision for yourself on what to do. So what I did today was I actually went into the multiple listing service and pulled numbers from there to find out exactly what is happening. And just so you know, our realtors here in Las Vegas, we move about or sell about 3,000 homes on average, 3,000 homes a month. And as of today, I looked at the numbers and there's a little over 4,300 homes listed, which basically is a little less than two months worth of inventory. So what that means to you as a seller is that the conditions are actually favoring sellers. And if you were thinking about selling or tried to sell your home in the past, it's still a good time to sell. There have been some changes right now with a lot of things that have happened with the current worldwide situation. So casinos are shut down, restaurants are shut down. A lot of people are going to be affected directly with their line of work, but there are still buyers that are not in a line of work that was directly affected that are still qualified to buy, and there are still cash buyers out there. So we would just have to do a really great job with a great lender and a great realtor to put a great loan together for you and do some great marketing for your listings. So if you're the kind of seller that absolutely still needs to sell, we can help you. And if you are a buyer who has been directly affected, things might be a little bit different right now, but obviously things may change down the road, and there's always programs out there. So still stay in touch with us. We'd love to help you when the time is right. And then for those buyers that are not directly affected, that maybe you're in an industry where you can still qualify for a great loan, then definitely call us. There's actually a program right now that was released in the middle of February called Hope Brings You Home. And Hope Brings You Home is actually a program that was designed for Southern Nevada, specific zip codes that actually were directly affected by the economy a few years back. And so this program actually helps you with your down payment or your closing cost or both. And you should, and I really highly recommend talking to a lender about this, because if you happen to qualify for something like that, it would be such a great help, especially during these times. So again, get in touch with us and let us know if that's something that you're interested in. And then as far as my coworkers, my friends who are realtors, this is just a tip from something that I feel could really be helpful and keep you positive during these times, and that is just stay active. I mean, I am used to working from home because I've been doing it for the last 2 years. I feel fortunate that I work with a company that has a cloud campus for us, and we just go into the cloud campus, we join different classes, we learn so much from each other, from top producers in the company. We get to network with them in live meetings and talk to each other all the time. So nothing has changed with that. As a matter of fact, we're actually more excited about it because of the opportunity that we have. So if you have any questions about that program and what EXP has to offer, contact me for that as well. But again, I've just been spending a lot of time in the cloud, learning more technology, providing virtual tours for a couple of the investors that I work with, so that way I'm still out and looking at homes. And then when I'm home, I'm actually making calls, doing my calls to my expired listings, or calling neighborhoods and doing a radius search and pulling phone numbers and actually letting them know about my services by phone. If I find someone that's interested, I ask for an email and I send them a market analysis by email. So I'm trying to stay as productive as possible, so that way I'm not sitting around thinking about the problem at hand right now. And I think that's really helped my attitude. And even though once I let go of this and focus back on what's happening, it gets very depressing. I'm just like all of us, obviously, but I pray a lot, and I try to stay as much as possible praying for faith that this is all going to end soon, and that this too shall pass, and praying for strength to stay healthy, continue to do what I can. Even though studios are shutting down, I still can go for a run, I still can go for a hike with my family. And those are the things that you can focus on. So try as much as possible to reach out to your family, especially elderly people. If you can offer some kind of help, definitely do it. And I think those are things that will help us get out of this and come back even better than before. So again, reach out to me if you have any questions. 702-271-6871. I'm excited to meet you someday, and we'll talk to you on the phone soon. Bye.